The Sunken lane there. We're looking, if I look that way, at the German-held Bergwerk. The trench runs across the road and up to what is now the woodland, which is the Hawthorne crater. Just so you know, if people don't know, that crater is a double crater because it was blown again on the 13th of November, so it was blown. That crater was blown at 7:20, and the area we're in now was the area of 29th Division. The battalion that was here was the 1st Battalion Lancashire Fusiliers. Neil, where are you? I've lost you. Looking forward. The uniform they're wearing is identical to the one that my colleague here is wearing, Private McGurk. Red half diamond of the division, worn with Lancashire Fusiliers titles, complete with yellow hackle, which shows up as dark in the photographs. And if you just spin round on the back, we've actually got a company marker as well, so we know how far a company has got. Carrying full battle order, all his personal kit, mess tins, day's rations, water bottle, bayonet, entrenching tool head, spin round. 120 rounds of ammunition, including what's in the rifle, respirator.
Ladies and gents, while you're standing here, you will suddenly find passed into your hand a shot glass. It will contain a quantity of rum. Please resist the temptation to drink it straight away. Okay? Hold on to it because you won't get a second one.
Okay.
Also going round, and I will apologise, but we are completely swamped by the numbers this year, which is not unexpected. I have got 62 envelopes. So the first 62 people that Jo gets to as she goes around with the envelopes, when you're given your envelope, please do not open it. Okay? Just hold on to it, and it will become apparent a little bit later on. Good. So just hold on to your envelopes. Okay.
Obviously this is the centenary year, very special. I have to say, and I should have done this before, thank you very much to everybody that's attending. I don't know how you all got in here, but I'm very, very impressed. Just so you know, there will be more detailed walking tours on Saturday at 10:30 and at 2, and on Sunday at 10:30. Just so you know, we're going to do a lot more in the footsteps of Mr. Malins. For those that want to come and see it, we are showing the film that was shot here on Saturday the 2nd at 1800 hours in the barn at Averell's. It works very well in English and French. Why? Because it's silent, so it's very handy. However, it's not as silent as you think, because my grandmother advised me a while back that actually she'd seen the film and all of her mates in the factory at Barnbow, where they made shells, had walked out. I said, Grandma, why did you walk out of the film? You're working for the government. So because of the swearing. I said, well, Grandma, it was a silent movie. Yeah, it all worked in heavy woolens. We could all deedle, we could all lip read. I know the point at which they walked out. It was back there, a man with a wounded foot comes towards the camera, says, Jesus, 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 Jesus. Then he bangs his foot and all the girls leave the factory. Down here at 6:20, Mr. Malins comes through with his camera, and we'll set a camera up to show you how big it is at 6:30 in the morning, and he films members of the 2 companies of soldiers got in here by means of a tunnel from our front line. So we've halved the distance to the German position. And he films, and one man speaks almost to camera. He's talking to an officer, and one would imagine in something like a movie he'd say, good luck sir, see you on the other side. What he actually says is, and sorry about the swearing, he says, I hope we're in the right place this time, because if not, I'm going to bomb them all and bugger off. Now, as a final few words, that is quite significant, I think, isn't it? It shows that they're real people and not the people we kind of imagine. So, at exactly 100 years ago, on the bank up behind us, Mr. Malins has set his camera up, having already filmed in the Sunken Lane. He's put a new reel of film in, and he starts to film what at the time is just a hill with trenches on it. And right now, that crater goes up. The debris would have gone up to about 3,000 feet. Overwhelming noise. At least one guy who's braced himself against the side of the trench with his back against the trench and his feet against the parapet has both femurs broken. Note to self, never do that. What then happens is the 1st Battalion Royal Fusiliers rush the crater, followed by 16th Battalion Middlesex Regiment, the Public Schools Battalion. They're going to take the crater. The idea is that by the time that this man and his 380 comrades leave the Sunken Lane, their flank is protected. So again, Battle of the Somme, it's all simple, isn't it? They just walk forward. These guys are going to run. That's their orders. They are going to run. And we know that they run because over there, Mr. Malins, having filmed the explosion, films the first wave going forward, and they run forward with a rifle at the trail. Can you do the rifle trail for me? And they leg it as quickly as they possibly can towards the German position. So we're now in a situation where we're building up for the battle. We've got these men, they've been trained, they've rehearsed it on the training area at Assur. They know the layout of the German positions. The Germans have an idea that we're coming, but they expected us 2 days earlier, but the weather meant the battle was delayed. Typical, isn't it? Battle of the Somme, indoor if wet. The critical thing is that they know something will happen. They don't expect a hammer blow there. But right now, yeah, exactly 100 years ago, the remains of number 9 company of 119th Reserve Regiment are basically picking themselves up and saying things like, Scheisse, you see my German's brilliant, what the hell was that? And what they do then is anybody who's still on their feet rushes the crater. Anybody who's entombed in their dugouts starts digging their way out, the intention being probably to go for a lie down in a darkened room. They're going to go into the battle. And these guys are reservists. They're not their frontline soldiers. They're the guys in their 30s and 40s. And they are going to go straight into battle. So we have to imagine Neil and the others waiting to go. You have a whistle, don't you? We'll do it in a minute. Okay, fine. So what will be happening now is people exchanging final words, waiting for the order that will come very, very shortly. Moment, just a quick check. Has anybody not got a rum at this point?
Oh, could I have one, please?
Can you put your hand up? 1, 2 over here. There's more to come. Make sure it's nice and fair on people. The plan is as follows.
Thank you, sir.
At 7:30, I will indicate